All right, everybody. What's going on? Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to the Platinum Beast live stream. This is we did one not too long ago, so I'm doing actually pretty well on the channel as far as putting out content. I've been recording videos, shorts, live streams, all that good stuff. So what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the live stream. We already got Mr. Bob, Shadow Work, and Niels Hahn in the house. Welcome to all of y'all. Thanks for showing up right at the beginning. All right, wow, what a day today, huh? What a day today. I'm going to go ahead and get a poll going here for us. All right. There is our poll for y'all. Hope everyone's doing well. So yeah, interesting stuff. Platinum Gnome in the house. Welcome, Platinum Gnome. Glad you can make it to the live stream, my friend. Glad to see you here today. We got Shadow Work doing that moderating for us. Super, super awesome work, Shadow Work. Thank you for being a loyal moderator, loyal Gold Beast member, and just a loyal follower of the channel, my friend. Hope you are doing well. Let's take a look-see here and see what's spot price doing right about now. I don't know about y'all, but I made a purchase on, I think it was Saturday, and boy, am I mad at myself for that. Could have saved a good little chunk of change had I just waited till today. Who knew the world would be going to poop? What's going on, Joseph Lopez? Welcome to the live stream. Glad you can make it, my friend. Glad to see you here. Glad to see all of y'all here. Silver for life. All right. Well, nothing wrong with that, Joseph Lopez. I got a little bit of silver in the frame for you. I did that just for you. Just for you, my friend. All right. Matter of fact, we got all 4 precious metals in the frame right here. We got platinum, palladium, silver, and gold. Only true stackers have at least a little bit of each, right? That's what makes someone a true stacker. When you've achieved all 4 metals, then you are a true stacker. You could be a silver stacker, you could be a gold stacker, but you ain't a true stacker till you got all 4. And I know Niels Hahn is about to pop in and say there's more than 4, and that's all right, Niels Hahn. Maybe one day I'll have more than 4 myself, to be honest with you. All right. But interesting day for sure. I honestly wasn't expecting the economy to continue to go down. It's been a bad, I don't know, 4 or 5 days here. It's just been ugly. Ugly, ugly stuff. Yep, huge fan of your channel. Well, thank you, Joseph Lopez. I greatly appreciate that, my friend. I really, really do. I appreciate you just being here and hanging out and all of us coming together and having a good time on the Platinum Beast channel. That's what I try to do for y'all. I try to make it fun and interesting and engaging. Some of my videos are good, some of them not so good, but y'all are always so kind to me. So I keep putting them out. But very, very cool stuff. First and foremost, everybody, if you don't mind, hitting that like button for me really helps me out a whole bunch. On the cell phone, all you got to do is hold the screen, hit the like button. On the computer, it's just normal like button down below. But yep, that's what y'all can do to really help me out more than anything, really. But I greatly appreciate y'all just being here and hanging out with me. It's super, super cool, y'all. Hitting that heart button. Somebody hit the heart. Well, thank you for that. All right. Let's see some of our early poll results. Let's see what people are posting in the poll, huh? Right off the bat. We have got 71% buying, 14% selling, and 14% holding. With only 7 votes so far. It's not a whole lot of votes, but Who knows where that poll will end by the end of the live stream? Could be anybody's game, right? Could be anybody's game. All right. Well, wish I could own gold and platinum, but it's a mental health hazard to try to own it. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Joseph Lopez. I completely understand that. It is kind of risky. It is a lot of money. It can sit on your mind quite a bit when you got that much money tied up into something, but hey, different things appeal to different people, my friend. Shadowwork said, is there such a thing as colloidal platinum? A customer mine sells colloidal silver. Told me about a competitor that produces and sells colloidal gold. Is that like the stuff you eat and drink? Like, is that what that is? Or it's like a medicine, isn't it? Don't people use that for medicine, Shadowwork? The colloidal. The colloidal silver. I think I've heard that talked about as medicine, if I remember correctly. I don't really know about platinum. I can't imagine it'd be too healthy to ingest. It's a metal that doesn't really break down for anything, right? It's got an extreme high melting point. I mean, it's very hardy. Of course, I reckon that could mean something beneficial if, you ate platinum. It would just go through your system. So, I don't know. That'd be interesting to see. There we go, Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker. Welcome to the live stream. Glad to see you. It's been a little while. But I'm happy y'all are here, and I'm happy y'all were able to join us today. Hope you're doing well. I really liked your video recently talking about all the people just preaching a bunch of mumbo jumbo to everybody. I appreciate you being here, though, or both of y'all, actually, since your channel's a co-channel now. And I think that's real neat, honestly. Always working. Oh, I know you are. You're a hard worker, both of y'all. Whether it's mama staying home taking care of the kids or daddy out working 60, 70 hours a week, y'all are both hard workers. And I realize that, And I left a comment on one of your videos recently talking about how, don't sweat it too much when you can't engage with a lot of people in the community. I'm guilty of that myself. I'm real bad about it. On the off chance I see someone's video or live stream, I try to hop in if I'm just sitting around doing nothing. But most of the time, I'm always doing something. So what free time I have, I use to either do live streams or make videos. But always a nice little treat to see you pop in the live stream, chat and everything. So thank you for that. And I hope y'all are doing well and all that good stuff. Joseph Lopez said, I've always punished myself for not owning any gold, platinum. It just makes me so when I can't stack platinum and gold. Yeah, I get it, Joseph Lopez. I get it, man. It can wear on you a good bit. It really can. Like this half-ounce platinum right here is worth what, $600-700? That's a lot of money to some people. Not just some people, a lot of people, right? And to have it all tied up into one little piece of metal is kind of nerve-wracking for some. So I get it. I get it. You do put out some educational content. Well, thank you, Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker. I appreciate you saying that. I try to share my thoughts and opinions with y'all to try and, let everybody know what I think and interesting things I find and think about. Most of my videos are all about me just thinking about stuff, really. I know a lot of other people use like articles and news and stuff like that, but I kind of stay away from that because, I don't know, then I'm just sharing someone else's opinion and I'm like, y'all could just really kind of find that yourself. I mean, it basically a quick Google search, what is platinum doing? And you'll find the same articles that I would use. So I just like to come up with my own stuff and my own thoughts and stuff. But Some of it makes sense to some people, and some people are swayed by it, and I get that. And I'm happy that I'm able to encourage people to stack platinum, because not a lot of people do. I mean, a lot of people don't really even think that it's something they should have, and I'm like, well, y'all might miss out at some point. 1 gram at a time, Joseph. Yep, that's right, Mr. Bob. 1 gram at a time. Hey, I only got 1 gram of palladium so far, and that was given to me by Mr. Zeems. Buy if when you can, sell if when you must. Yep, I agree with that. Shadow Work. Joseph, Mexican gold, buddy. Easy way to buy gold. Yeah, I agree, man. West Texas. I love the Mexican gold. I got my pesos here. My 20 pesos is stashed at another location. But I got the 2, the 2.5, the 20. I used to have one of each, but had to sell it off a while back and was kind of bummed about that, but I'm looking to grow that back up. But yeah, Mexican gold is just so dirt cheap so much of the time. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. Even for the small pieces, it's pretty low premium, to be honest. And not that bad price point. 115 bucks will get you a dose, and maybe 150 will get you dos y medios. Go digging gold up out of the ground. It's in every state. Yeah, that's very true. Especially down here in Georgia. We used to make gold money for the U.S. Mint. Actually, we had a Dahlonega Mint. I don't know if y'all ever heard about that. Up in Dahlonega, Georgia, which I've been to many times. We used to have a U.S. Mint up there that made gold. That used to make the gold liberties, right? Like the 5, the 1, the 2.5. No, 2. Wait, I forget what the denominations of the gold coins were. Is it 2, or was it 1, 3, 5, 10, 20? So I don't know if the Dahlonega Mint ever made the 20 gold pieces. It was a very short-lived mint. It's one of the most sought-after mint marks on any coin. And unfortunately, that mint, it closed down, I think, during the Civil War, and then afterwards, the building remained, and they used it for the University of North Georgia, but then it burned down like a good long while ago, unfortunately. So it no longer exists at all. But there was a lot of gold up there in Dahlonega. That's why they put the mint there, because they were able to pull it out of the ground and just make coins into it. It's pretty cool stuff. Pretty interesting little read if you ever get the chance. Yeah, I agree, Niels Hahn. I agree with that. Dollar cost averaging is pretty bulletproof. I agree with that too, Shadow Work. That's some sound advice. Oh, yeah, Joseph Lopez. You're out there in California. I can't even imagine what you got to spend on all kinds of stuff, man. Down here in Georgia, we got it pretty decent. I mean, we still got inflation, and the cost of living's lower, so income's going to be a little lower on average. But we ain't got nothing like what y'all got out there. I'm in western South Carolina. Nice, Platinum Gnome. You must be somewhere near Greenville, right? Or Anderson or Spartanburg or something like that. Seneca? Maybe Seneca. That's pretty cool, though. I love South Carolina. That's probably my favorite state. I like the coast, though, but I like all of it, really. I've driven through it many times to Charlotte and out to the coast to Hilton Head and Beaufort and all that good stuff. So that's real good stuff. You're by Tennessee, Platinum Gnome. Probably. He probably is. Although I don't think Tennessee touches South Carolina, does it? Doesn't it touch North Carolina and Georgia? I don't think it touches South, though. You have property in Greenville and Spartanburg. Very nice. Very nice, Platinum Gnome. Hey, Broke Stacker, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. Glad you could make it out today, my friend. We're just hanging out, having a good old time here, talking about whatever. Mostly the U.S. economy straight into the toilet. I can't even begin to say what in the world is going on with this economy, y'all. I mean, straight into the toilet. I mean, it just doesn't get any more toilet than this. I mean, daggum. It's rough. It's rough. I want it to go back up. I don't think it will for at least a little bit, but who knows? Spent several years in Charleston. Very nice, Mr. Bob. Charleston's a nice little town. I've never actually been to Charleston. I've only been south of it. But I'd love to visit one day. Fought wildfires out in Asheville. Hey, I got family not too far from Asheville. That's a nice little town in North Carolina. I'd definitely pick that over Raleigh or Charlotte probably. But that's pretty cool. I assume you're talking about Asheville, North Carolina. I don't know if there is one in South Carolina. There might be, though. There's so many towns in the South. I tell y'all what, there's so many towns that are named the same exact name as another town in a next door neighbor state. Like, funny little fact is we got a town in Georgia called Nashville, Georgia. And every time I drive by it, I'm like, what in the world? It's the funniest thing. Because everyone thinks of Nashville, Tennessee, right? But we got Nashville, Georgia. And Polk County, there's like Polk County in every southern state. It's crazy. I mean, I know he was the president and people in the South loved him because he was from Tennessee. But it's just like, which Polk County are you talking about? And there's other towns and counties and stuff named like that. You can pretty much guarantee almost every single southern state is going to have like a Jackson County, probably a Davis County for obvious reasons. Probably a Lee County, if you catch where I'm going with that. Funny stuff nonetheless. I built Trans-American Square in downtown Charlotte. Very nice, Niels Hahn. Very cool stuff. Very cool. Really close to Asheville and Charlotte, depending on where I'm at. Very nice, Platinum Gnome. It's cool stuff. Very cool stuff. Greenville is in every state. Yeah, right? There's so many towns down here in the South that are like in all the southern states. It's hilarious. I think there's a nice risk reward. Hey, what's going on, Johnny Got Shadow? Welcome to the live stream. Don't know if you've ever joined one of our live streams, but welcome. And if this is your first one, super, super extra welcome. Think there is a nice risk reward set up for platinum. Hard to see it going below 600 an ounce for extended period of time. Upside can be very nice. Gold platinum ratio about 2.5. Seem way too high. Oh yeah, it is way too high. It's way, way too high. And people still ignore it. That's the wild thing, Johnny. People still ignore platinum. They're like, eh. They look at it as if that's even more reason not to buy platinum, because look at what gold's done. But it's like, who buys something at the all-time high and ignores what's at the all-time low? Or not all-time low, but realistically, very long-time low. And says, yeah, I want the all-time high. Give me that. Just makes no sense to me, but that's just how I think about it. Yeah, scrapping electronics for gold would be a good, solid way to get some gold, for sure. Platinum is twice the value of gold. Oh, I agree, Niels Hahn. I think so, too. I think it should be, at least on paper, too, not just in our minds. I think it should be on paper, too. Haven't you heard that the U.S. government is now missing $1 trillion? Oh, I mean, they've been missing trillions and trillions forever, man. Joseph Lopez. Stuff gets wasted out the wazoo up there in Washington. They just don't know how to manage money to save their lives. Any of them, really, if I'm being honest. It's rough stuff. It's real, real bad. Check out Joe's bank account for that trillion. Yep. Who knows, man? Maybe they ought to do that. They might ought to want to do that. Because, who knows? Interesting stuff, that's for sure, though. Let's see here. Oh, man, Uncle Sal's streaming. Always stealing all my viewers. No, it's all right. It's real hard to stream when other people aren't streaming, because most people realize after work hours is the best time to stream. So, anyways, it's all right. I know I'm a 10 to 15 viewer averager, so it just is what it is. I'm having a good time. And y'all are having a good time, and that's all that matters. So let's take a look at the poll here. Let's see what y'all are doing in this poop economy. Nobody's really selling, 6%. 28% is just holding. That's where I'm sitting at too. Unfortunately, I was buying on Saturday, and I bought some platinum, and then it went down. So yay. Y'all are welcome for that, by the way. 68% says they're buying 18 minutes ago, and 19 votes. All right. We got 19 votes in the poll. Be sure to hit the like button for me. Really helps me out a whole bunch. On the cell phone, you just hold the screen, hit the like. On the computer, you just hit it down below, like normal. Well, crystallized osmium would definitely be a Niels Hahn dynasty type of thing. He's definitely going to be the one you're going to want to ask about all that, because he is the pro on crystallized osmium. That is for sure. You're doing great, Platinum Beast. Oh, thank you, Broke Stacker. I appreciate you saying that. I really do. That means a whole lot to me. That's what keeps me going on the channel, y'all. Is the support that y'all show up and put out is real nice. And that's what keeps me going. But I got something special coming in the mail for y'all. Something new that y'all haven't seen on my channel yet. So be on the lookout for that video too. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, be sure you do that as well. Because that is how you're going to get the latest updates when I post new videos. And if you want the videos early, Shadowwork can attest to this. I definitely release videos early. Almost every single video I post, almost, gets released early to loyal Gold Beast members. So that's definitely a perk from the Gold Beast Squad membership, is early release videos. And then the Platinum Beast Squad is mainly just emotes in the chat and just kind of showing your support for the channel. But I appreciate all of my Platinum Beast Squad members too, as I wouldn't be here without y'all. Charlotte's Uptown. Time to clock out and head home. All right, Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker. You enjoy that trip home, my friend. And I hope to see you again soon. Get after it, West Texas. Oh, yeah. Make them dollars and buy them medals. That's for sure. All right. Charlotte's Uptown is built up on top of old gold mines, and Charlotte has one of the first U.S. mints, specifically only minting. Oh, yeah. Charlotte was a big mint, too, back in the day. Charlotte, and they still got their mint, which is real nice. I wish Dahlonega, Georgia still had theirs, but they don't. It burned down. Sad times. It wasn't even burned down during the Civil War. That's the sad part about it. Like, if it was burned down there during the Civil War, it'd be like, well, that still sucks, but at least, like, it wasn't just a random accident. But it was just a random accident. Like, it just burned to the ground. What's going on, Mr. Zeems? Thanks for being a loyal Platinum Beast Squad member and being a loyal follower who sent me my first Palladium. Thank you so much. Should put out an order while everything is down. Oh, yeah, I agree. I mean, I wish I didn't make my dang purchase on Saturday, late Saturday, early, or late Friday, early Saturday morning. I made it about midnight because that's when the funds cleared for me to purchase. So I purchase when I can, but it's not always when it's the lowest, that's for sure. Could have saved about $5 on the item that I purchased, which ain't really a whole lot, but it's something. But anyways, I can't be too upset about it. Anything below certain amounts is a good deal in my opinion on Platinum. Really, anything. Whether you bought on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or today, Platinum is really a good price all those days. So it's not such a bad thing. But thank you, Mr. Zeems, for showing up to the live stream today. I greatly appreciate that, my friend. All gold mines on the East Coast shut down around 1849 for obvious reasons. Dang. Wait, what's the obvious reasons? And dadgum, them weren't even states out there in 1849, right? Because I don't think California was even a state pre-Civil War. So they were mining before it was even really a state. I lived in the only city in Georgia that didn't burn down. Which one was that? Shadow work? Because Sherman saved a couple of cities. I think he passed up Macon and Madison on his march to the sea. Atlanta definitely burned down. We don't have a single daggum old building in this whole town. You got to go up to like Roswell to get some real nice plantation type old stuff. That's how far you got to get outside the city before you start actually seeing some really old buildings. Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Zeems. I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate you just doing your best to get out to the live streams. I know not everyone's going to make it to every single one, but I appreciate it nonetheless. All right, we got 20 people watching right now. Be sure to hit the like button for me. All you got to do on the cell phone is hold the screen, hit the like button. If you're on the computer, it's just simply down below as normal. But we got 20 people watching, which is solid, solid, solid. All right. Like, share, and subscribe. Yes, indeed. Like, share, and subscribe to Platinum Beast live stream. Really helps me out a whole bunch. All right, we got 22 people. Maybe we'll break a record. No, I'm just kidding. I think we've gotten up to like 50 people before. I don't know what the record is on the Platinum Beast channel. Oh, I thought Savannah was the only one. Apparently, the city hall used to be a state capital. I'm a sucker for gold roofs. Yeah, definitely. Savannah used to be the state capital. I don't really know why they moved it back to Atlanta. I can't really remember. I know I learned that in history, but yeah, there were a few towns saved along the way. Atlanta was not one of them. But I know Macon and Madison were. Madison's a great little town if y'all ever in rural Georgia. I love that town out there in Madison. I visit that pretty often. It's about the midway point of my family out in South Carolina. I travel from Atlanta straight down 20 to visit my family, my extended family, that is. So I've seen Madison a good bit. I've seen Macon a decent amount, traveling to Florida and stuff, straight down I-75. What's going on, Bradley Osborne? Glad you can make it to the live stream, my friend. Glad to see you here. Hope you're doing all right. And welcome. I don't know if you've ever joined one of our live streams, but if you haven't, an extra welcome to you to your very first. We're just chilling here, hanging out, having a good time, talking about precious metals. Definitely interesting stuff going on in the market right now. Platinum is really kind of down, but it's really kind of not down too. Let's take a look and see where we're ending up with metals. So platinum's sitting at about 928, which is dirt cheap, absolute dirt cheap. Palladium's still in the 800s. I tell y'all what, palladium is the deal right now. If y'all can find a decent deal on it, it wouldn't be such a bad buy in my opinion. I know people think it'll go lower, but I'll be danged if it doesn't go higher in the short term. So if you're looking for a short-term flip, palladium might be the way to go. And then silver's in the 27s, which is, it's been a little while since it's been that low. And then gold's in the 2400s, just mocking all of us for not just putting all our money in gold about 3 or 4 years ago. Anyways, what's going on, Kyle Amoroso? Welcome to the live stream. Don't know if you've ever made it to one of our live streams, but I'm glad you're here, my friend. And I hope you enjoy it. How long do I think it can go? I don't know. I think we see a week of down before we see some movement back up. I just think that's going to happen. That's what apparently a lot of people are saying. That's what our poll that we have going in the live chat is saying. 28 votes in 28 minutes. 57% are buying, 7% are selling, and 36% are holding. So it looks like majority of people think it's going to go back up, probably in the short term. So I think maybe a week. I give it a week. I don't know about y'all. How about you, Kyle? What do you think? Do you have any opinion on the matter? $600 to $700 an ounce of palladium Palladium might be high. Yeah, it could be. It very well could be, Niels Hahn. What's going on, bro? Hey, Loper Painter, welcome to the live stream. Glad you can make it out today, my friend. Glad to see you here. Anyone else got the spot deal at JM Bullion? Are you talking about the spot silver deal, or did they post a spot platinum deal? Broke Stacker. Did they post a spot platinum? Let's see here. Platinum. I'm not seeing any spot platinum, really. Dang, JM Bullion's got some cool stuff, though. I tell you what. Half-ounce platinum proof eagle. Below 1,500. Wow. They got some real neat stuff. They got the half-ounce War 1812. They got some really, really cool stuff. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see here. They got the 1 gram bar for $54.74 on platinum. 1 ounce platinum, $9.85. Wow, that's a real cheap price. I think it's a little cheaper on Provident website, which, if you know anything, it's the same as JM Bullion. Oh, silver at spot just popped up, 10 ounces. Is that what you're talking about? Because I got that a while back, but I didn't get it today. Yeah, I think it'll go back up in a week, all else remaining equal. Sounds about right. Yeah, I agree, Kyle. That's what I think, too. I think it's just a wait and hold for a week, essentially. But it makes for a good buying opportunity, that's for sure. Right now, I'd look in your town for individuals selling their PMs to pay bills. You'll get it under spot. Yeah, could very well could. That is very true, Niels Hahn. Mr. Zeem said, if everything stays low until Friday, I'm going to make a large order and get 5 gram palladium. Very nice, Mr. Zeems. Stack that palladium, my friend. That's not a bad buy at all, especially at these prices. What's going on, Mr. LBS? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Glad you could make it out to the live stream today. Silver starter pack, 10 ounce spot, limit 1 per household. Oh, yeah, that's a great price at spot. Can't beat that at all. Cannot beat that. JM Bullion spot price. 10 ounces at spot. That's a solid price. For sure. All right. Yeah, it's a good idea to get that if you haven't already. There's other spot price deals too to be had. Let me take a look here, see. We in 2 months palladium will be cheaper in my opinion. Could be, Niels Hahn, you could be right about that. 1 ounce platinum bar of Valcambi for $9.81 at Bullion Exchanges. That's a solid price. Let's see if the other bullion dealers have lowered their or gotten rid of their spot price deals. Let's see, bullion deals, silver at spot price deals. Let's see here. Looks like bullion.com got a lot of 2 10-ounce silver bars, 20 ounces total, new customer deal. Gold Club Direct got the 10 ounces silver at spot. Wow, that's a crazy good deal. 2 10-ounce silver bars. Jeez. At spot. I need to pick up some of these deals. I haven't picked up all of them. Bullion Max has a deal. Provident has a starter pack. Solid stuff. $9.98 Valcambi 1 ounce bar at Atmex. Well, here, let's see. Let's take a look at the fine bullion prices. See what they say is the lowest. 1 ounce at Provident for $9.59.19. Y'all see that one? That's the one I was talking to y'all about. 30 bucks over spot for an ounce of platinum. Platinum below $1,000 an ounce. Insane. Here, I'll even post a link in the chat so y'all can check it out. There you go. Pretty solid stuff, if I'm being honest. Christy Elias Osmium will be the big winner. Very well could be, Niels Hahn. Very well could be. Could be. All right. So we've been live streaming for about 36 minutes now. We'll probably make it an even hour. So we got another 24 minutes to keep on rolling and trucking. We'll see how things go. With that being said, bullets aren't bad. Yeah, they're not, Mr. LBS. That's not a bad investment at all. And you know what's crazy is I always thought of bullets being an investment for protection. But if you take a look at year 20 when supply chains were disrupted, I'll be danged. A box of them things went for astronomical prices. You would have been much better off having that than any other asset, to be honest. It's pretty crazy stuff. That's for sure. Pretty crazy stuff indeed. Pretty crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy stuff. All right. 5-hour last stream last night? Goodness gracious, Niels Hahn, that's insane. 5-hour live stream. Well, maybe we'll go longer than an hour. Who knows? We might keep it rolling. Keep it trucking. Who knows? But yeah, the prices of them things went through the roof in year 20. I tell you what, you couldn't beat having that as an investment back then. Ian from ARC as a guest. Very nice. He's a good guy. He's got some solid advice to share. Isle of Man, Cats and Angels. Ah, those are cool coins. I love me some vintage platinum. Those are cool, cool stuff, Mr. LBS. Them are real neat. Every now and then the economic ninja comes as well. Yeah, that's cool, Niels Hahn. That's not bad. He's a good guy too. He's got some good advice to share with everybody. Pre-Obama, I bought 100K, 22, yeah, and been buying all the common stuff since and reloading. Hey, reloading's a solid thing if you can get into that. I haven't gotten into that myself, but that's solid if you can figure out how all that works and how it works for you. That's pretty cool, Mr. Zeems. That's pretty cool stuff. I'll tell you what, it was, yeah, that's another thing, is if you look at the price of that specifically, that's really just gone up over time. Really, the price of everything's gone up over time. I mean, people talk about precious metals as a hedge against inflation, but really any asset that can withstand the test of time is really going to, and I say asset, but really any physical thing that isn't niche and influenced by trends, such as what you're talking about, is really just going to go up in price. If it can last without an expiration date and it has no tie to trends or anything, you're pretty much set, right? Because it's going to go up in price. And if you already have some, you can then resell it for whatever price it's selling at. So that's kind of an inflation-proof asset as well, I think. All right, we got about 21 people watching right now. Solid turnout so far. I appreciate each and every one of y'all very, very much so. Love having y'all here and checking out the channel, hitting that like button and all that good stuff. Really helps me out a whole bunch. Let's take another look at the poll here. We got 55% of people buying, 39% holding, and 6% selling. So I wonder who's selling, man. I hope you're doing all right, personal life, but I hope you didn't have to sell too much, whoever you are. I like base metals like lead and copper. I keep a nice little store on hand. Yeah, that's solid advice, Mr. Zeems. Solid advice. More people ought to take that advice, honestly. A lot of people don't, but more people ought to. That's for sure. A lot of people don't, but more people ought to. I'm just kind of curious as when they're going to release that 2024 koala and the other metals, because they have yet to do that, and it's kind of frustrating at this point because everybody's been waiting on that, and everyone asks me about it, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know when they're going to do it. They released the kookaburra, so I assume they're going to release the koala at some point. Yeah, it did say May, but that's always, they always release the date for the silver koala, and that's when it released, or thereabouts. It released in May, so it's anybody's guess really when they're going to release platinum and gold, or the platinum and gold versions, anyways. But I'll keep stacking the 2023s until they do. Well, I don't know about the koala. The koala kind of went up in price quite a bit after I got my 5 of them. The koala definitely went up in price. That's for sure. Right, Mr. Zeems? I think everybody wished they'd hurry up with them, with the release. It'd be nice to just go ahead and mark it off when you can, especially when they, especially at these prices, right? Because whenever they release it, whatever spot price is, that's what the price of the coin's going to be. So I'm sure most people would rather them release it sooner rather than later if they think platinum's going to go up. It's frustration that they hold out to release premium coins over halfway through the year. New cars come out in November the year before. Oh, I agree, Shadow Work. I agree with that. A lot of these countries, though, with their mints, they have like laws in place and stuff that they can't mint the new date until it's actually the new date. I don't know if Australia has that law in their books, but they very well could. Bradley Osborne said, does anyone on here melt their own ingots? Well, to melt platinum would require a special furnace, I would assume, because it's got such a high temperature that it needs. But I don't know. I've seen custom ingots for sale on eBay of platinum, but I haven't known anybody to actually do that personally. Other metals, yeah. You can do it in silver and gold as well. I know a lot of people do that stuff. That's a neat little hobby I might like to get into one day. think Perth has to communicate with the Brits on their coinage. Probably, Mr. Zeems. I mean, they do have the Queen and King and stuff on their coins. So it's definitely something they probably have to communicate. They probably also are... Did they put the King... I think they did put the King on the 2024 Kookaburra, didn't they? So they already have the... They essentially already have the reverse ready for the koala. It's just a matter of releasing the coin now. Yep, they put the King on the reverse of the Kookaburra. That is correct. Of course, I'd still like to see that Perth Mint Platinum Koala Kilo, because that'd be an insane thing to see in person. Wasn't it someone... So one of my viewers said they held one of them. Was it you, Niels Hahn? Was that you that said you held the Perth Koala Kilo Platinum? Looks like APMEX right now has the Kilo Valcambi bars, but none of the koalas. Them things are hard to come by, I reckon. They got a 5-ounce bar, which is kind of cool. Anyways. I just love Perth Mint stuff. I tell y'all what, they outdo the U.S. Mint, that's for sure. No matter how American I am, I love a good design and a good, unique coin to sort of stack and collect. So it fulfills the need, right? Every stacker really at the end of the day is probably got a little bit of a collector bug in them. So the fact that Perth Mint has decided to start putting out some cool stuff just helps fulfill that need. They're probably my favorite coins, then USA and Mexico next. Yeah, Mexico's got some real good vintage stuff. I kind of wish... I mean, the Libertads are nice, but they don't make them in platinum. And they do make them in gold. I'd love to have a gold Libertad at some point. But yeah, Mexico puts out some cool stuff, and USA puts out some cool stuff too. A lot of people give them flack. A lot of their commemorative stuff, unfortunately, just ends up in bargain bins, but they do put out a lot of cool stuff as well, so I got to give it to them. Especially their Platinum Proof series they've been doing. Some of them are real, real cool. Where's the best place to pick up Perth Mint Platinum? Say 1/10 ounce. Yeah, Hero Bullion's a good spot. Bradley... Also, I like eBay. A lot of people don't, but when you factor in cash back on like a credit card or points or whatever you can accrue, and the fact that the shipping's quick and you don't have to send out a check or wait for a e-check to clear or what have you, I really like eBay, honestly. A lot of people don't, but I do. Now, you got to stick to reputable dealers on eBay, but it's all transparent on there. I mean, I'm looking at it right now, and APMEX has some listings, Liberty Coin has some listings, RJ Bullion has some listings, and they're all reputable bullion dealers. You're not going to get anything suspicious with them. So I say eBay, although I have been known to buy from other places as well. APMEX has had deals that are cheaper on their website than on eBay with the check, so I've gone that route before. I've gone many different routes, so it really just kind of depends. You just kind of got to research a little bit. If you're looking for a specific coin, just check out all the dealers, check out eBay, check out everywhere to see what the lowest price is. Realistically, at the end of the day, though, $1 here, $1 there, I mean, does it add up? Yes, but it's not going to hurt you all that much in the long haul if you end up with not the cheapest place to buy. But yeah, Hero Bullion is a solid dealer. I agree with what the people are saying. And they got lower shipping. They got lower free shipping costs and prices and stuff like that. So you only got to spend $150 versus $200 like most of the dealers. What's going on, Strange AZZ? Welcome to the live stream. Glad you can make it out, my friend. It's finding the selection of coins. Yeah, I agree with that, Bradley Osborne. Selection's kind of lacking a bit in platinum. You got the Kookaburra, you got the Koala, you got the Britannia, and then past that, it's really just niche things here and there that were released a long time ago, mostly. Like Canada used to put out some cool 1/10 ounce stuff, but they don't anymore, so most of that's real high premium. Isle of Man used to put out some cool stuff, but again, high premium nowadays. So most of it's just going to be stuck to those three. But luckily, the Koala and the Kookaburra, they change their design every year, so that's kind of nice. You have something to look forward to each year rather than just the same old, same old. Gotta go, y'all. Have a great night. All right, Broke Stacker. You have a great night as well, my friend. And enjoy the rest of your evening, whatever you may be doing. We're probably going to wrap it up here in about 8 minutes. I know it's a little shorter live stream, but it's been fun, y'all. It's been fun. I'm just kind of getting wore out at this point. But I've had a good time. So we'll keep it rolling for another 8 minutes, but then we'll probably wrap it up and call it a night. But yeah, thanks everybody for showing up, checking out the live stream this evening. I definitely wouldn't be here without y'all, so y'all are what makes this awesome, awesome stuff. Y'all are what makes the Platinum Beast channel, right? I know I'm the one who makes the videos and posts the content and live streams and stuff, but y'all are what makes this channel what it is. Without y'all, it wouldn't even be a channel. It'd just be a guy talking to himself. Have to get back to work. Later call. Thanks, Platinum Beast, for the live. Well, you're welcome, Bradley Osborne. You're welcome. Who likes 1/3 ounce platinum from? Oh yeah, they got the 1/3 ounce too. They haven't released one of them in a little while, but them are pretty cool coins. Let's see if there's any available right now. Looks like looks like they're going for a pretty high premium right now. I don't see any real deals to be had. But, yeah, them are cool coins to collect, that's for sure. Like the bottlenose dolphin, humpback whale, stuff like that. It's kind of cool. Am I wearing platinum rings? No, I'm not, William E. I get that question a lot on my channel. These are not platinum. This one is a 1944 Silver Walker $50 made into a coin ring. And this one is just your general stainless steel with a Bible verse on the inside, Romans 4:7. Blessed are those whose lawless deeds have been forgiven and whose sins have been covered. I wear it just because I like the verse and I like it to be like a little reminder of mine. But yeah, I don't have any platinum jewelry, unfortunately. Maybe one day, though. I've been looking at it real hard and real close. That's a nice pile of atomic number 78s. Well, thank you, English professor. I appreciate that. I've been trying hard to stack diligently throughout the year, and I've watched the stack grow as the channel has grown, and it's been pretty cool to see. So thank you, English professor, for saying that. I greatly appreciate that, my friend. I need the whale and the platypus. Yeah, the platypus would be real nice. Did they make that in 1/3, Donald Sutton? Or is that just a 1 ounce? I'd love to have a 1 ounce platypus. Maybe one day I will. It's getting bigger. Yep, channel is getting bigger and bigger every day, basically. We gain a few subscribers here, a few there, and all of a sudden you got yourself a nice little sized channel. I'm actually surprised at the growth we've seen since I've been back on YouTube, honestly. I mean, I was floating at like half the amount of people following me that I was beforehand, so it's been kind of great. I reckon that means a lot of stackers have joined the community since then. Since way, way back when I started my channel back in year 20. But it's been good. It's been a fun little ride. All right, we got 19 likes. Can we get to 20 likes? If you're on the cell phone, hit the like button. All you got to do is hold the screen with your finger or hit the 3 dots in the top right-hand corner. That's how you like the video on the cell phone. And then on the computer, you just hit it down below like normal. And that's how you drop likes. But yeah, we're sitting at 19. Can we make it to 20 before the hour is up? I don't really know, but we shall see. All right. Oh, there we go. 20 likes. Awesome, awesome stuff. Thank you, whoever that was. 20 likes on the Platinum Beast live stream. I was looking at platinum buttons on Mean. I'd settle for silver buttons instead. I mostly wear t-shirts anyways. Yeah, I'm the same way, Shadow Work. I mostly wear t-shirts, except for Sunday morning church. I wear a button up. I'm one of them people who gets up dressed up for church on Sunday mornings. But otherwise, I mostly stick to my usual just t-shirt, just chilling, kind of hanging loose. But yeah, them platinum buttons are pretty cool. That'd be cool to have a shirt with platinum buttons on it. I reckon with the weight and density of platinum, it would almost pull your shirt down if you had a full shirt of buttons, but it'd be cool to have one of them, probably. It'd be very, very cool. But Mean's a good website. Mean's a good website. I'm planning on doing it when they send the birthday coupon out, which will probably be September, October, November, somewhere around there. And so, yeah, be on the lookout for that on the channel. All right. 21 likes. Very nice. We got another one. This one's been a little slower paced live stream, but that's all right. I still love doing them with y'all. Having a good time hanging out. Yeah, sign up for Mean, Shadow Work. I know a lot of people don't like to give out their email and stuff, but that's really all you got to do is give them your email. And they'll send you a birthday coupon for like 50 bucks off the premium. And then you can save a little bit of money on your platinum jewelry. And they're really the best people to buy jewelry from in platinum or gold, I think. From what I've found in my experience, they're very transparent with their pricing and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool to see a business actually doing that rather than just charging whatever they think is the best and hoping no one notices. Like they're getting taken for a ride. All right, we're rounding out the hour here. We got about another minute left to go. And then I'll probably wrap it up for y'all. But it's been fun, y'all. I love having the live streams. I love that I get to do these and hang out with y'all and spend time with y'all. Back in the day, I used to make videos responding specifically to comments, but I find live streams are a lot better that people can just pop in and ask whatever they'd like, and I can just answer it on the fly. So that's why I've been doing live streams these days rather than the old style of the Platinum Beast Answers series. Thinking of getting some platinum. Awesome, Beto 2024. Get you some, man. I tell you what, prices aren't going to get really any better than this. In my opinion, I think we're really at the bottom of the market here, especially given the way this week's going. That's for sure. But all right, y'all, we just hit an hour of the live stream. I hope y'all enjoyed it. This has been a whole lot of fun. I love doing these with y'all. And if you want to stay up to date with when we go live in the future, make sure you're subscribed. I always try to tell people that. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you got the notifications on and all that good stuff so YouTube will let you know when we're going live. But with all that being said, I guess we'll just wrap it up here. Once again, thank you to Shadowwork and Mr. Zeems and all of y'all who are members, whether it's Gold Beast or Platinum Beast members. And thank you, Shadowwork, for being a loyal moderator of the channel. I super appreciate that. I love having a moderator on my channel who shows up to almost every single live stream. And we'll see you later, y'all. See you, Beto. See you, Shadow. See you, William E. See you, Mr. Zeems. You're welcome for the great content, my friend. Thank you for all your support, from the Palladium bar you sent to the being a Platinum Beast squad member. I greatly appreciate that, and I greatly appreciate all of y'all. With all that being said, I reckon until next time, we'll see ya.